Alright, I figured I might as well give you a little update tour in the daytime instead of at nighttime, because at nighttime just doesn't really make as much sense. I'm starting to realize, and it's probably a lot harder to see and understand. Just doesn't make sense at the end of the day. It's just weird doing that. Basically, I want to keep tabs for myself, but sharing it with other people is not as good. So, our Armageddon, look at this. Look at this. Look at this one. Oh my gosh. So bumpy. You know those are going to be hot. It's got quite a few on there. Tomatoes looking good. Demon red is looking real good. Still just covered in here. Same with this side, just covered, or this other plant, I guess, because there are two plants there. Tabasco, looking delicious. So far, they are. Oh, look, we got a little ladybug there too, or a lady beetle, or it's the not the normal one. It's the black and white one. I forget if there was a different name for that. The sriracha is just loaded, and the sriracha at my other place didn't do so well. I realized that there's an issue with it today when I went to check on it. I think it's been overwatered. And so, which is funny because I haven't been there in 2 weeks since I took that last video. So, but you know, it is what it is. That's unfortunate, but people help and try to do their best, and I appreciate all the help, and it's a learning curve for all of us, myself included. So, but okay, so sriracha, it's loaded up here, so we're not worried or concerned too much. And it's the two. I forgot we have two there. Then the tomato again doing okay. This one's got some what do you call it? Flowers on it. So, yay. And then this is our habanero here, orange habanero. Just looking freaking awesome. Lots of peppers on it. Absolutely loaded. What is it? It's July right now. So that's going to produce, so far they're all going to produce multiple harvests this year, which is going to be absolutely amazing. The only one that might not is the Hungarian wax here, which, it had a really rocky start, but I got hope for the future. See how it's doing. It's looking okay. What do y'all think? It's looking alright, better than before. It's got plenty of new growth, so the blueberry cherries looking beautiful. We got there. The leaf wants to come off, doesn't it? There we go. Regular tomato just looking great as well. The regular tomatoes haven't really shown much growth. I'm assuming because they're in the small pots, so they're not shooting up like the other ones. Maybe they just all need more nutrients to keep up, because they're heavy feeders at the end of the day. Then we got our cayenne over here, which is just like, oh my god, just wow. Look at this one. This is a nice one there. Oh, what do we got in here? Got this gosh darn little plant. I forget what it's called. Keeps growing though it's got really long roots. The root stretches all the way down of that gosh darn thing. These cayennes here, wait. Oh, that was another one. So this is the one I've been eyeing for a while. It's gonna get to be pretty big. If they're anything like last year, they got huge last year, huge. Though this is a different cayenne plant. And then the basil again, I haven't been using it, so it's not really putting out the same type of production as if I were using it. So maybe I'll cut some tonight and have some with dinner. Then what do we got next? I guess I can show y'all just a little of the small ones here. These are, I think, some cherry tomatoes there that I ended up saving. Forget, or were they? Or no, those were the cherry, those were the little tomato plants that were in my plants that I ended up taking out of the big ones and putting here because I'm just not really sure why they were there to begin with. Maybe they were just, you know, a little one that took a long time to grow. But and then when look over here, we got the dill, which is doing real nice. I think the soil just needs to dry out a little bit. We need some dryness for a little while. We need to get some seriously dry soil here because everything's just been so wet for the longest time, and I think that's why leaves like this happen. You know, so let's get it all dry out, give a chance for the roots to run and go looking for water, right? That's what we want. Tomato plant here is looking great. Look at this new growth up top. Well, let's see if I can get a better focus on that. Come on, there we go. Looking great. Lots of new growth. These offshoots are gonna just, you know, do its thing. Which one was this again? This one was the, oh geez, I forget. Oh yes, this one's the lemon drop. So once these are yellow, I'm gonna have some yellow peppers, which is gonna be sweet. Really pumped for that. Quite a few on there as well. Not too many, but there's a few, and there's a lot of flowers, so not worried. What's next? Oh yeah, this tomato plant over here is freaking definitely growing like a beast and a champion. Look at the top. Oh, we got some tomatoes up there. Sweet. And there's a lot of flowers starting. Look at that. Flowers. Flowers. Can I get a zoom there? I can. Flowers. Flowers. Oops. Get that proper zoom back. What do I want to show you next? The other blueberry cherry here. Looking beautiful. It's got some flowers as well coming. I'm really excited to see if this one starts to spark upwards as well. It's in the bigger pot, so I'm thinking again, I think this is part of the we need to get some dry time, so I'm not going to water them for a while. I'm going to try to leave everything except for maybe my big pots, and I'll water them when they tell me it's time, when the leaves start to droop. Alright, then we got, this is the other cayenne. Yes, this is the other cayenne over here, which definitely has some fruit in there. But look, it's so just clogged in here. I don't know what is going on in here. I've never seen a plant just so clogged. Like, look at this. That's just a cluster. It's words that I'm not going to use because they're bad language, and I want to try to not swear. Cluster duster. There. So we just keep doing our little thing with the light stress training, which is just pulling them back a little bit. Just giving them all a little nice little pull. Give it some strength because it's going to need it when it gets full of peppers. But it's got this nice offshoot here, really strong branch going right up to these ones. And then, oops, and then it's got this really beautiful pepper over here. Where is it? There it is. There. Look at that thing. Come on, get a better focus on that. Come on. It doesn't want to focus right now. It's really trying to look through. There we go. That's better. Alright. So, and then, oh, there's another one in there. Oh. See that? It's trying to hide from me. Then we got, I gotta save the best for last. So we got our tomato plant, the best of the ones that I'm growing. Well, the best one here, I guess, that I'm growing. So the bicolor cherry. It's just Whoa. I did a little trim on the bottom here. I could do a little more though. We want to make sure that we're pruning the bottom, give it some airflow in between the ground and that, because it starts to get pretty crazy once it gets up here. And we want it to get over. We want everything to raise up, come through this top one up here, then we'll let it hang over. That's the goal. But if you look at that, there's a whole bunch of Ys going on here. Gotta love the Ys. Look at those. There's a bunch in there, just tons of action there. So it's really loving it. Oh shoot, it's got tons of flowers up top. And then my last two pepper plants. Start with this one over here. I think this was supposed to be the Jamaican red, but it doesn't look like it to me so far. These peppers don't look anything like the ones that I grew last year. I don't know, maybe they're gonna turn into them along the way, but these don't look like them at all, which makes me question what the heck they are. And this one, I feel like I'm gonna need to get it out of there. Come on, we can do it. No, shoot, I broke it. I just wanted it to grow outside of this little cluster. I broke it off. Shoot. I don't know if, I'm such an idiot. Excuse my language. Don't self-deprecate. Just, okay, well, next time, don't be so rough, and maybe try to do it off camera where you're not just using one hand to try to pull things apart. It's just not good. You could have easily gotten two hands to do it, just as you're doing right now with the one hand with this stuff. Just imagine if there was two, so it's unfortunate that just happened. I had to do it on camera too. I'm a nincompoop. Oh yeah, we have this branch over here. I forgot about this. We were stress training this branch here. Let's see if I can unclip it now. Let's see. There we go. There, it's grown out the side nicely. I feel like it doesn't have to be clipped in anymore. Let's see we'll see if it ends up going back to, if it's gonna shoot back upwards or if it's gonna keep branching out this way. Hopefully it keeps branching out this way because it's gonna get more sun this way. And then last but not least, definitely not least, it's the best one. It's by far the best one. Just look at the size of these leaves and look at these peppers. Oh my gosh. Look at them. You can just tell they're gonna be hot. Look at the bumps. Okay, come on, give me some better focus. What is going on with this focus? There we go. Whoa. Wow, that's just beautiful. What's going on here? Beautiful. Okay, come on. You're really not. Why are you doing me like that? There we go. Beautiful shot. Yeah. Perfect. And there's a bunch of them too. Look at this one. Back there. Let me get a better angle. This one is going to be the hot one. Oh, yeah. Look at that stinger. Look at this tail. There we go. Come on. There we go. I had to lose it. There we go. Wow, this is really being a piece of work, this one. Oh my gosh. It really doesn't want to focus for some reason. But yeah, looking absolutely great. Oh, there's a nice shot of it from behind the wall. Maybe the stem. Maybe I can get one from the same. There we go. Kind of. Really wants that yellow bucket in there. Got the yellow bucket. Excuse my language. No one heard me say that. Anyways. Yeah, so that's my peppers, and they're doing pretty good. And yeah, see you next time.